Hi Pisces, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your love sitch for September 2021. We're going to be doing the Old Wise Tree spread just to get the lay of the land here, and then we're going to do the love spread where we're looking at your energy, your person's energy, the situation, what binds the two of you together, and possible outcomes, energy that you don't see coming, and that kind of thing. So let's see what's going on, Pisces. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anybody else. Pisces, 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 what's going on with your energy in September 2021? Here we go. All right. Let's see what we got, Pisces. So in the big picture, for some reason, that's just popping right out for me. We've got the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man for me is a period of waiting and gestating. This is when the universe puts you into a particular pattern of waiting. Maybe when you don't want to be waiting and you want things to be moving, but for some reason. And here's the Queen of Swords that wanted to pop out with that Hanged Man. So there's some kind of, I want to say, feeling of betrayal here. This is the Queen of Swords reversed is the queen that is pissed off. She is a pissed off queen and she feels like she's been lied to. So there's some trauma happening here. There's some recalibration happening here because of a betrayal. Okay. So I'm going to do some clarifying with the Morgan Greer deck here, but let's get through the rest of this. So coming from a place of, it's like a whole bunch of things from the universe are available to you right now, but when it's reversed for me, it's like everything's available, but I'm not open to receive everything. I'm not open to receive everything that's available to me for some reason. And it just feels like a being closed off, an incubation, a waiting period. That's what it feels like. I also feel like there's some unfinished something rather. In your past, we've got this, I'm not ready to completely close out a rite of passage here. I'm not ready to walk through the gate or walk over the bridge or go into the smoother, calmer waters just yet. And the heart of the situation is talking about the universe making some sort of offer of a reconciliation. And even the death card happening now and into the near future is reversed. It's like there's some kind of rite of passage that is being denied. There's some kind of rite of passage that it's not happening just yet. This reconciliation isn't happening just yet, or this death and rebirth. There's some stuck energy here. And your higher self is talking about the Six of Wands reversed. This is like still being in the battlefield, not being victorious yet because there's still work happening in the battlefield. And your angels and guides are saying there's a stuck energy. There's just this, here's the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The slowest moving knight in the deck has just come to a halt. So there's this energy of not moving forward. Release. This is in your position of release. Release this King of Rods. You either have done this or you are doing this. I'm hearing that you are willing to do this. You're willing to do this. I just want to ask, like, here, what's the resistance? There's a resistance to focusing on something. But let me see, what is the resistance to moving through this rite of passage, to closing out this cycle? All of this is, woo. And the resistance is the Nine of Swords. I have a lot of anxiety and upset. I feel bound. I even hear somebody saying, I feel bound to chaos. Let me get a little bit more on that. Your advice is talking about a need to hold your ground and hold your boundaries and make sure that you're holding on to your own resources. What's the deal? What's the holdup of releasing this King of Wands? And here is the High Priestess reversed. You know, I was going to say this earlier, but yeah, that pretty much says it. There's like some kind of anxiety around being disloyal. I'm not ready to complete the cycle, end this thing, because I don't want to be disloyal. Wow, Pisces. Okay, so energy right now, here's the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So somebody's making some boundaries and unplugging their energy from this situation. And it does feel like that is you. You've unplugged your energy from the situation. You are in this Hanged Man energy. And you are holding strong, holding true to this incubation, but you're also not completely releasing and letting go. There's just no action. Yeah, and here's the trajectory. The trajectory is talking about the 1111 card, but it's reversed. So it's like you're acknowledging foundation that has been overturned. Let's get a little bit more on that. Dynamics that were less than functional. All right, Pisces. I want to get a little bit more clarity on this heart of the situation. The universe is offering some kind of reconciliation. But happening now and it's the near future, you are like not closing out a cycle. Here you are coming in as the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're being really, yeah, I'm hearing the word stubborn. You're being stubborn very specifically because of some past deceitfulness, lies. Yeah. So I feel like you're trying to figure out how to heal from this past, how to heal from this. Right. There's also this some kind of communication. Somebody wants to communicate with you. There's going to be some kind of communication happening now and into the near future. Tell me more, please. Angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. There's going to be some talk about moving forward and moving on. This is also possibly self-speak about moving forward and moving on. Yeah, here's a big tower moment. I think you're finally going to cross the bridge. But there is this, it's like healing from, I'm hearing healing from abandonment, healing wounds of crisis. I'm also, I'm looking at this energy of not wanting to be disloyal. Somebody's totally stuck in their head, Pisces, totally stuck in their mind about this. I really feel like this is one-sided. Tell me more. This is you recouping all of your resources after feeling betrayed. And I feel like you are the expert at you. You are the expert at doing your work. You have done the work to move on. I feel like this is one-sided. There's no reason to feel like you are doing something out of turn. Let me look at this big picture. Yeah, it almost seems like it's easier to stay in this than to actually have a conversation with someone. The conversation doesn't look like it would go very well. It also doesn't look like it's very balanced. Tell me about that. Okay, here's somebody giving you lots of blowing smoke up your skirt kind of thing. I feel like somebody is saying a bunch of kind things. Right. But the things that they're saying are really ambiguous. They don't mean anything. They're saying things to sound nice, to create good feelings, but then they don't mean anything. Like, they're ambiguous. It's, I mean, I think you already know this. I think you know this person is not gonna, that's why you're, I think there's a lot of love here, but that's why it's easier to be in this hangman position. It's easier to be in this holding pattern rather than to talk to this person at all, because you know what they're saying is, oh man, I just feel like this person's a liar, Pisces. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So I'm clarifying this Knight of Pentacles, this halting that your angels and guides are talking about. And here we have the Queen of Swords again, but the Queen of Swords is like validating that. Just halt, know your truth. You know the truth already. Let's take a look at this past, not moving forward, not going through the rite of passage, because you're reviewing the past. You're reviewing the past. Oof. And being in that hanged man position, it's just like, I'm seeing everything for what it actually is. I feel like you're also putting together some things that you didn't see in the moment, recognizing some things. Let's look at this. Yeah, everything that I'm getting is just hold your position. Take your energy out of this situation. There are hidden things. There are hidden things. I feel like this person too, they're going through some kind of dark night of the soul, but it's not because of you necessarily. I mean, it could be some thoughts of you, but ultimately I think it's because they're either drinking a lot, or they're addicted to something. They could be addicted to people. They could be addicted to sex. They could be addicted to alcohol or something, but they have a lot of, it also feels like they have a lot of hidden relationships straight up. So you unplugging from this is easier than trying to change someone, I think. This is you holding on to all of your resources. Let's just get a little bit more clarity with this. Wow, when it comes to who you give your resources to, it's really important for you to be discerning at this point. This Four of Pentacles is being very discerning where he gives his resources, if he gives his resources. And that's when it comes to this in love king, or someone who's saying that they're in love, or that they want your heart energy, Pisces. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this situation and get some insight on the love situation. All right, so I'm gonna, what is lighting up? This is still lighting up. Okay, so we're gonna look at your situation, Pisces. Here we go. And we're gonna look at your person's energy and your energy. The energy that is common between the two of you and possible outcome here. So the energy of the situation, here we have a Queen of Wands reversed, an Empress, and the Ace of Cups reversed. This straight up looks like there was a third party here that ended. And I feel like your energy is coming up as the Empress. You ended this, and there's somebody else, this Queen of Wands, who also looks like they've kind of taken their energy out of the situation as well. Or they've taken their energy out of a situation differently than where it was before. You are left the Empress, standing in your own power. But there's been an ending to a third party situation. Here is the King of Cups over here. This is your energy. So here again is King of Cups energy. This is the masculine energy coming through. We also have a King of Swords. So it looks like there are two feminine energies, there are two masculine energies. And then we've got this Knight of Cups reversed. Your energy is talking about being in love, cutting it off, cutting it out, ending it, and not pursuing it. Let's take a look at the energy of the person you are thinking about. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. They're working hard. They're working on the things that they're working on. They're coming out of hiding or out of hibernation with the Four of Swords reversed, and they're trying to recoup the resources. They're trying to pull back in any resources that they felt were depleted from them. And it looks like the energy that binds the two of you together has to do with lots of different options. I'm going to clarify this, Pisces. Lots of different options. It does seem that way. It feels like this ended because there were lots of options. And here's the Knight of Wands. I feel like the energy that binds the two of you together has to do with knowing that somebody was entertaining lots of different options. Okay. This possible outcome that's going on. Here's the Page of Swords. So this is somebody looking online, doing research, looking online, kind of spying, seeing where somebody stands. Here's the Ten of Pentacles. So whoever it is who is looking or spying is seeing this other person doing well. And something wants to come out. Let's see. Then here we have the Star card reversed. And the Star card is showing like, it's kind of like the loss of hope. And I'm also again hearing abandonment. Somebody feels abandoned. Somebody's also abandoning. It's like jumping out of the ship, abandoning the star kind of thing, the starship. Or they're saying that you are. They are doing it or you are, but this person feels like they're working on recouping a bunch of resources. What's that about? Right? They're trying to be strategic. They're trying to be strategic in love. They're trying to be strategic in some kind of reconciliation, even though they know it's one-sided. They know that it's one-sided, and they know it's one-sided on their part, not your part, unless they're talking about it being one-sided because you're not interested. But they are talking about it, whatever it is that they are asking for, they're not going to be doling out themselves. And you are saying, I am also working on recouping the resources that were lost. And I'm kind of needing to do some self-care in that department. This does look like you've been releasing patterns and themes that haven't been serving you. When it comes to this, I feel like you've been looking through your own patterns about how you could have pulled this type of energy into your space. I'm hearing you say it's a waste of time. Right. And again, the energy that binds the two of you together has to do with juggling people, juggling more than one person. So let's take a look at the energy of what's coming, the possible outcome. I feel like this person thinks about this star. The star came up again. This is wishes, wishes being fulfilled. But then they come up as the Emperor reversed, which is not having a lot of self-confidence, not really acting like an emperor, not using masculine energy to be in integrity. They're not standing in the culmination of all the kings that an emperor would do. So they're not being standing in their integrity. They're not being honest or telling the truth. And it also looks like, whoop, they're on a down cycle, downswing. That's why they're trying to recoup a lot of energy that is lost to them too. Part of it has to do with the situation, but part of it is something else. So what is this something else? It's another relationship. Maybe it's a marriage. They're trying to get grounded and get stable. I even hear somebody saying they're trying to get excited about the project. Yeah, but they're not excited about the project. And there's been some sneaky monkey business, but it looks like there's just a lot of juggling of people. Okay, so I want to look at energy that you don't see coming in the next couple of days, Pisces. Around this situation, energy that you don't see coming toward you. Judication, mature woman, and change. What it looks like to me, Pisces, is that somebody is making a straight on decision about changing this situation. And the mature woman would indicate feminine energy that is making this decision. And the mature aspect of this is saying, this mature woman's not playing games. So they're not really entertaining this anymore. They're not entertaining it. So I want to look at messages of love oracle cards here. What are your angels and guides want to tell you about the energy around this situation, Pisces? You're on different pages, or you were on different pages. This reciprocation thing, where this person knows they're not going to reciprocate what you would be, you have a capacity to give love. They don't have the same capacity. They can't hold love the way that you do. You and this person don't share the same vision. I feel like somebody wants to blow some smoke though. New love, a recommitment to love is developing. So this is you. I even hear you being supercharged, and boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely going to be some kind of, well, like big shift, big change, but it's in a decision that you make. This adjudication is like you make a judgment call. Let's see. I want to look at your angel oracle here, Pisces. What do your angels want to say? Your angels and guides want to tell you attraction. You attract love by enjoying this moment fully. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So I feel like this new love or recommitment to love is developing. It's giving another love interest attention, Pisces. Wow. Okay. Let me know how that resonated. Let me know what's going on with you. Like and subscribe, and I will be back in a couple of days with an update. Love you, Pisces.